Hello everybody, welcome on back to the Trading Card League here on youtube.com/HomosaurusRex2. The Detroit Pistons are 7-7, the Indiana Pacers are 5-7. The Pacers as it currently stands are a half game out of the playoff spot. If they could pick up a win against the Pistons here, they would be tied with the Raptors at 6 wins, 7 losses, and battling for that final playoff spot. Jalen Duren and Nikola Jokic, the Joker, is your key matchup. But we do have a little bit of injury news. Zach Edey, who we saw go down holding his hip as a strained left hip, he will be out 6 to 8 weeks for the Celtics, who are currently tied for, or I guess a half game better than the Bucks, for last place in the Eastern Conference. Some fancy uniforms today as we remind you that the game reveal for NBA 2K27 is August 18th. Jokic inside, can't beat Duren, and it'll be no score. Nice little Pacers court here, the City Edition. As Thompson, one-on-one into Shaq. So draws the double team and takes on both guys. No field goal, but a foul on Sohan will put Shaq in the line for 2 free throws.
Shooting for Detroit, Shaquille O'Neal.
Detroit's been a good story as well. I've been talking a lot about the Raptors and how good they've been getting back to 500. Granted, they fell to under 500 in yesterday's action. The Pistons have been a good bounce back as well. If you're curious, the Magic lead the East, as that free throw is no good. The Magic lead the East at 9-4. The Hornets are right behind at 8-6. Pistons at 7-7. Raptors at 6-7, which I have actually written down incorrectly. 5-7 for the Pacers. 5-9 for the Heat. 4-8 for the Celtics, and 4-9 for the Bucks. 1-0, very rare score as Shaq goes 1 for 2 from the line. New basketball every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday here on the channel. Sohan. It is a 3. I thought maybe his toe was on the line, but it is a 3. Pacers take the lead. Avita misses the 3. And the Pacers work it back the other way. I do actually like that Pacers logo with the hand reaching up to tip the ball. Donovan for 3. 6-1 now. Makes that P look a little more, I guess, reasonable with the basketball in it. I guess it has the speed lines on it now for, like, it's a fast pass or something. Nice job by, I believe that would be Donovan Mitchell. No, that's, what is it? Jokic comes away with the rebound. Donovan Mitchell's number 45. Murphy, maybe? As Sohan gets inside, it makes it an 8-1 game. Huge run here for the Pacers over the last couple of minutes. You can see there the Zach Edey note, doubtful strained hip, 4 to 6 weeks. I might have said 6 to 8, but it is 4 to 6, as that is a 3 that's no good. Jokic comes down with a rebound. Into Mitchell in the corner. Inside, Sohan beats Shaq again. It'll be a timeout Pacers. Sohan's heating up, 7 points, 3 of 3 from the field. It is 10-1. Time for us to skip that part of the show. Changes being made for both sides. Austin Reeves bringing it up the floor. Not a lot of Trae Young action here for this Pistons team, excuse me. As Shaq makes the little short-range jumper. 10-3. Sohan again trying to drive inside. Nice job to get a hand on it. Jokic has a little bit of a double team. Jokic still kind of working with a double team. He is really handling the ball for a long time here. He's going to take a ill-advised shot for him, I would assume. I just don't like it. The defender's on him the whole time. He's never really getting in toward the basket at all. Young for three, no good. Duran with an offensive rebound. Reeves for three, no good. Quickly with the board. Mitchell driving inside, back behind the back, and it's going to be a shooting foul on Avita. It's kind of a brutal shooting foul. It didn't really look like it did a whole lot. He just kind of was in the way. So he'll go to the line to shoot a free throw for the three-point play. 12-3. Mitchell converts the three-point play. It's a 10-point lead, or back to a 10-point lead. Actually, no, it's a 10-point lead. I'm sorry, it was 10-1. Lillard, Reeves. Always got to get that. Reeves has had a couple of good looks. You like the shots wide open, but just they're not falling for him. Capella. Don't know why he went so far back out. Murray had the corner, could have driven, chose not to. Into the corner. Mitchell for three. It rattles out. Hartenstein comes away with a rebound. Avita with beyond half court, and it's no good. 13-3 is our score as we head to the break. We'll be right back with more Trading Card League. Welcome back to the start of the second quarter. Opposite starts for both these teams. The Pacers are on fire and the Pistons are ice cold. It's good rotation defense there to get up on Lillard. Oh, totally got him off balance. Fires the three, no good. Oh, the Pistons now have had three wide open looks at a three-pointer, and they have not been able to get anything to drop. Quickly. Ooh, nice. Okay, that's an important pick there for Hartenstein as he turns the ball, or gets the takeaway. Pacers are trying to get inside. Damian Lillard steps back, fires the three, no good, a little off to his right. They're going back the other way, Jerome. Quickly. Oof. It's getting a little wild there for the Pacers. Jerome dangerously close to the baseline again. I don't know what is happening. It is just extra passes and nothing feels super accurate. What a bizarre series of events and passes that was on that possession. Pistons just 1 for 9 from the field. The Pacers shooting 6 for 9. They lead by 12. Time out, Detroit. Substitutions for Indiana. They are making a full line change there. Looks like Shaq is back in the lineup for the Pistons, who has all 3 of their points. Lillard trying to find some room. Draws the double team between Mitchell and Murray. Under 5 to shoot, and a nice read by Donovan Mitchell, who runs it out the other way, and it's not an authoritative jam like I thought it was going to be. Instead, it's just a nice layup off the glass. 17-3 Pacers. Setting the screen. Not a whole lot of... Not great rotation there by the Pacers. There were a couple of guys in the area. Nobody committed to Shaq. It was a pretty easy bucket for him. Catch and shoot 3 from Murray. Lillard I like the pace that the Pistons are trying to play with. Hartenstein with a rebound. Going back to it, I believe it's Thompson. Yes, it is.
Isaiah
Hartenstein. So leads down to 7, timeout Pacers. I like the timeout here by Indiana. We had one in the action yesterday where I think it was maybe the Warriors. They were up pretty big, and it was like, hey, they've had a couple of good possessions in a row, and we need to stop it there. Pacers up by 10. Coming up next, we will head to Seattle. Bucks taking on the Supersonics. The Lakers will battle the Nuggets, and later tonight it is a rematch of the best game that we saw yesterday. The Portland Trail Blazers are hosting the Orlando Magic. Quickly into Jokic. He gets the shot up and in. And it's a 12-point game. That's a good play out of a timeout. It's a nice find. Trae Young trying to drive in on quickly. And it works really well. Trae Young's good when he goes to the basket. I'm surprised we haven't seen the ball in his hands a little more frequently today. Mitchell kind of just took a step back and somehow got Amen Thompson on his back heels. That's an interception by Shaq to Reeves. There's one man to the corner. Thompson gets around. He'll get fouled. And that's a bad foul by Mitchell. You can't be contesting that. That's why I want to see the teams be more aggressive and push to the basket, is for that reason right there. But on the flip side, if you're the Pacers, you can't have that foul. So Thompson will go to the line and look to complete the three-point play. And it'll be a 19-12 game. Jokic looking for some room inside, can't find any. A lot of other players just kind of standing around. They get into some motion, under 10, or 5 I should say, to shoot. Jokic picks up his dribble, fires the last second shot, and that will bring the half to a close. The Pacers 19, the Pistons 12. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Pacers lead by 7. Dominant first quarter, but a much better second quarter for the Pistons, who cut into the lead a little bit. Take a look at some Donovan Mitchell highlights. He's been good today. He was a point of emphasis for the halftime crew, shooting 75% from the field, I believe, and 50-50 from beyond the arc. Shaq is shooting 100% from the field, and he has 5 points. At one point, had all 3 of the Pistons' points. Avita, Shaq, like he's going to do anything beyond the three-point line. Sohan's had a tough matchup, but he's been doing pretty well with it. He'll win that time as Murphy tries to push the pace. And they'll find him a wide open look at a 3, nothing doing. Shaq with the rebound as Jokic tries to get involved. Duran with Sohan, draws the double team. And a good job. Duran really didn't know where to go with the basketball there, as that is one of the more brutal misses we will probably see. That looked like it was halfway down before it popped back out for Trae Young. That's going to be a spin inside. Somebody got contact on it, I'd assume Shaq, but you never know. Thompson, corner 3, no good. Jokic with a rebound. This is where the Pistons really need to take advantage. Pacers have slowed down significantly. Just 6 points in that second quarter. Murray fires the 3. That leads back out to 10. It's 22-12, and we'll see a timeout taken by Detroit. League leaders in assists a game over the last 30 days, Trae Young and Danny Avita, 3.6 and 3.1 respectively. SGA leading the pack was at 4.6. So here is Amen Thompson, who I believe is featured twice in either the dunk competition or the three-point contest, whatever it's like whoever's maybe competing for it. That's a nice feed. Jokic went a little too far up the floor, freed him up right behind him in an easy slam. So we could see two Amen Thompsons battling each other for the crown. I believe it's the dunk contest. Dwayne Wade also could be involved. Murray for three. No good. And it's going to be a violation, out of bounds. Pistons basketball.
Substitution on the court.
Young to Shaq. He's going to go to the line to shoot two. Sohan picks up his second personal foul. Shaq already 1 for 2 from the line.
Take a break.
We get that animation out of Shaq a lot, the rubbing of the head. 1:24 remaining here in the third quarter. An 8-point lead for the Pacers. Shaq gets the first one to drop. And he'll go 1 for 2. So Sohan comes away with the rebound. He's 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Mitchell's going to be able to drive inside, kicks Murray wide open three. No. Would have loved to have seen Donovan Mitchell drive to the basket. Reeves' momentum carries him way past the hoop. It was a nice pass, but Reeves just with a little too much momentum there. And a couple of points for the Pistons either way. 7 of 19 versus 9 of 18 from the field. That's an illegal screen, so that'll be a turnover. Jokic called for that. It is a 5-point game. Lead was as many as 12. And the third quarter has been a turning point in these games, whether it's a team coming back, like coming from behind, like we saw in the Magic and the Blazers game, or it's a team that cements itself as, hey, we're going to win this basketball game. We've seen some monster performances from teams in the third quarter. Lillard spins inside, somehow gets that to go. Jokic kind of just took the shot in the body and just put his hands up and hoped that it would work. It did not. Down to a 3-point lead. Murray drives inside, gets fouled. Damian Lillard picks up his first personal, and Murray will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
At the line for Indiana, Jamal Murray, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Some subs will come in. Mogbo. We have the Monsters Inc. score, by the way, 23-19. It was there for a moment, but it has passed. 24-19. Lillard. Plenty of time, no shot clock, so I would imagine that we'll sit in this position here for the next 5 seconds. Once we hit 10, it'll start kicking into some kind of play. Reeves, I thought maybe he would set a screen. Instead, it's going to be Hartenstein. Lillard for 3, wide open, no good. Hartenstein knocks it away and quickly comes away with a loose ball, but it'll be a 5-point lead for the Pacers. The Pistons do a lot of good work to chip into this deficit. 24-19 our scores as we head to the fourth quarter. Welcome back to the start of the fourth quarter. Jamal Murray there as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game. It's going to be quickly to Donovan Mitchell. Behind the back and slammed it right in, I want to say, Denny Avita's face. And here we go. Quarter number 4 is underway. Pacers lead by 5. It's a nice pass, but Carter Jr. cannot hit the 2. Lillard down the other end of the floor. Yo, man. Completely got his guy off balance, and that's a 3. I mean, that's just Damian Lillard. Makes a really nice move, drives inside, it draws the double team, kick for 3, bing, bang, boom, it's a 2-point game. So there's the screen. Jerome drives inside. He has been flirting with the baseline and funky passes all game long. He finally gets bit. And by all game long, I mean it's only been a couple of times, but he has been just out of control, it feels. Pistons can tie or take the lead depending on what they want to do. Hartenstein with a 2 off the backboard. Detroit has come all the way back. The Pacers scored 13 points in the first quarter. They have scored 9 in the following 2 quarters and about a minute plus. Timeout for the Pacers means they will only have 1 remaining for the last of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Big changes there for the Pacers. Pistons doing a good job just kind of weathering that storm of the Pacers shooting really well. And just kind of making sure that they're in striking distance. So it's Murray who held onto the ball in one spot to Mitchell who held onto the ball in one spot. Gets Thompson off his feet. Makes the move to the basket. So it'll be 26-24. Trae Young to Shaq, drives inside. Nobody's really going to be there to stop him. Jokic just didn't see where he was coming from. Not really sure what the defensive breakdown was on that, but Murray. With some moves here on Trae Young. There's a nice feed into Jokic. Uh-oh. It's out of bounds, and Jokic is down, clutching his leg. This could be big for the Pacers. They are fighting for a playoff spot right now. This is game number 13 of their season. So Jokic is the only substitution. It'll be Carter Jr. coming in for him. .144 to go. Murray for 3. No. Duran with a rebound. Nice interception by Mitchell. Read it beautifully. Drove on the ball. We see that a lot at NFL Fever 2004. Fun to see it here. Draws the double team. Murphy for 3. No. Shaq with some closeout defense there. My math might have been wrong earlier. They might have only scored 11 points. Either way, it's just a very small number of points after an explosive start for the Pacers in the first quarter. 26-26, 45 seconds to go. Inside, intercepted by Duran, excuse me. Pacers will get one more possession. Young kicks to Shaq. Back to Young. It's no good. And that's what you want to see out of Trae Young. That's where he's been his best. Catch and shoot threes. Murray thought about it but passed. It's one-on-one with him on Shaq. Working it down to 7 on the shot clock. Gotta get going. Screen is set. Murray pops 3. No! Avita. 3-quarter court heave is way off. And we are going to overtime. Pistons and the Pacers are deadlocked at 26. Wow. We'll be right back. The end of the fourth quarter to the start of the overtime period is not a great time for the game to do that very long, weird replay, as the tip is won by Detroit from camera angle there. The Pacers scored as many points in the final 3 quarters as they did in the first quarter. Carter Jr., nice read. Sohan trying to work. Shaq is in his way, in his hip pocket the whole time. Outside to Murray. Murray to Murphy. Both Young and Avita went for the steal animation. Mitchell 3, no. Thompson spinning inside, holds and fires. It's a 2-point Pistons lead. 1:20 to go in the overtime period. Off the screen into Murray. Draws the double team. Can't find the open guy. Needs the extra pass to Sohan because that 3 was contested and it's no good. Here comes the pace of the Pistons. Inside to Young, foul. So it'll be a foul on Murray. So Trae Young will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Shoot 2.
Oh, a big miss there by Trae Young. Well, at least goes 1 for 2. Good break for the Pacers as they're only down by 1 possession. They don't have to have the 3. And we'll take a timeout. 1 remaining, 49.1 seconds to go. Wow. What a collapse by Indiana to even be in this position right now. They had a dominant first quarter and just could not keep that pace. Couldn't keep it going. Couldn't keep that rhythm. Couldn't keep that momentum. Sohan will throw it in. Somebody needs to come meet him. They finally get it into Murray. Murray, Sohan for 3. No! Oh, the Pacers. They just need a good defensive possession here. Pistons can slow it down a little bit. Trae Young with Murray on him. Draws the double team off the hands. It'll be off the Pacers. It'll be Pistons ball. 8 seconds to shoot. Into the corner while it's Shaq. Trae Young takes a 3. No good. Tipped. It's caught. There's a... Oh, that's a bad foul by Mitchell. It's a reach-in. It's a really bad foul. You can't even tempt that. You had them down to about 8 seconds on the shot clock. And you're going to put them on the line. Wow. Wow. (30-26). It's only a 4-point overtime period for the Pistons. Make that 5. The Pacers will take their final timeout. Jokic in the street clothes. We'll get an update between this game and the next. don't have any substitutions, so we can hit the cross button. Anybody going to come out and meet him? Somebody's got to just put up a 3. Sohan, no. They will foul. It'll put Trae Young back on the line. And this game is all but over, so we'll skip through it here. What a collapse from the Indiana Pacers. And it could get worse depending on the injury to Nikola Jokic. They just could not get a 3 to go down when they needed it. Really need to stop fouling. It's just making the spread worse. Detroit really piling up the points here toward the end of the overtime period. They're going to end up with a 9-0 run in the OT. And, yeah, kind of wondering why we even ended up here in the first place. 35-26 is your final. What a comeback for the Pistons. What a collapse for the Pacers. That gives the Raptors a little bit of breathing room and helps the Pistons get to 8-7. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more and like the video if you enjoyed it.